It's up to me now. I'm gonna change the future!
Okay then, Dragon Ball is an all-time popular series with popular characters like Goku, Vegeta and Piccolo, and as an interesting anime series, it also should have a worthy anime game, right? But we do have a game, which brings us to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. Yes, I know definitely there are other video games installments like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, etc, etc. But Xenoverse on its own is a whole different ballgame. It's different, better and more exciting, and we have to admit that the Xenoverse 1 and 2 are both great in their own side, but it is definitely long overdue in every and all aspects, and we are eager for a third better installment. Which brings us to the video, why we want, or in other cases need, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. And if you like a video like this or you feel it supportive, please don't forget at the end of this video to drop it a like and also subscribe to the channel. It helps out more than you know. Alright, let's hop into the video. It's been 5 years since the release of Xenoverse 2, and after the first installment Xenoverse 1 in 2015, we all have to admit it's been a pleasurable ride since then. But the first installment gave us the first picture of a world where we can be part of the Dragon Ball universe, able to see our favorite characters act in a third angle perspective. It was a blast, and Xenoverse 2 came along with a whole different tone, giving us better graphics, more fighting combinations, and even better and new transformations. But with all the bickering of new DLCs and transformations, we still think that a lot is missing in the game. Like, I do not know about you, but I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 was a better game than Xenoverse 2, because Xenoverse 2 was just like, you know, a rushed up version of Xenoverse 1. And we have had enough of the game and its DLCs. I'm begging for Xenoverse 3, with a whole different story arc, focusing more on the travels of the time patroller himself, and also taking us deeply into the realm of Dragon Ball universe in a more in-depth manner, of course. I hope you agree with me on this one, that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 should be overly different in every aspect of the game. So what do we really need in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3? Okay, I think I'm gonna list down up to like 4 or 5, and I'm gonna start with better focus on the time patroller. Yes, I know, but don't get me wrong, I like the idea of Goku's entire life being explored throughout the game, but I feel like the time patroller themselves don't get enough stories to themselves. That is why I really adore that of Xenoverse 1, because it made the time patroller seem very important than any other in the game. Xenoverse 1 was a lot calmer, smooth and driven, so if I would want anything from Xenoverse 3 is to take a little bit of inspiration from Xenoverse 1. And number 2, a lot more races in the game. Like, seriously, everyone who plays Xenoverse just wanna be a Saiyan, but that doesn't change the fact that other races still needs to be accessed. Just giving us Earthlings, Bull characters, Freezer race, Namekians and Saiyans isn't enough. Races like androids, deities like gods of destructions and Kais should be added in the game to make it a little bit more exciting to play. And number 3, better story. Dragon Ball has been around for years. I personally wasn't even born to see its era the first time, and in all those years it has a lot of stories to be backed up by, dating from Dragon Ball, the main original series from the beginning of 1962, to Dragon Ball Z and even Dragon Ball Super and even GT. We should not also forget GT. We have to admit there are almost and every entire story arcs the game can just get some things out of, apart from always giving us the original Dragon Ball Z. And Xenoverse 3 can give us something fresh and new with detailed stories, even stories about the beginning of Dragon Ball. Now, wouldn't that be an amazing piece of game to play? Now, even giving us a lot of stories from the Dragon Ball Super arc, since the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2 has been giving us the same story arc with just minor differences, something different wouldn't be that hard to get, or wouldn't be that bad at all in any way. Number 4, a better applicants to the Saiyans as time patrollers. Yes, as I said earlier, no one just plays Xenoverse because it's a Dragon Ball game, but for the fact that you can own your own Saiyan, and in those aspects Bandai let us down. Why? Well, it's because number 1, your hair doesn't stand when you transform. You have to admit, there's anything that annoys anyone most in a Dragon Ball Xenoverse game is that it's a Saiyan, your hair doesn't rise in any aspect, and that just lets a lot of fans down. So number 2, you can only choose a specific transformation to take into a battle instead of being able to take them all at once and be able to go from Super Saiyan 1 all the way to Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. I would really love that, just like the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And I would really add or want this specific feature to be added into the game where every and each transformation have different fighting abilities and different skill sets. It'll be fun. literally. So number 3, your transformation dissipates in the aspect of Xenoverse 2 in every cutscene. Yes, that's the very big difference between Xenoverse 1 and 2, because actually in Xenoverse 1 you can actually keep your transformation even though you're in a cutscene and you still look, you're still in your transformation form or your Saiyan form. But speaking of Xenoverse 2, once it's a cutscene, your whole transformation, everything we're trying to do just dissipates, and it really doesn't make the game feel real. And number 3, other Saiyans don't transform when fighting a one-on-one battle with you. Yes, you have to admit that when you're fighting a deathmatch with another person or another Saiyan like Trunks or Goku or any other person, they don't actually transform. You just need to beat them and that's it. No one actually transforms like in the Xenoverse 1. So that would be a very nice feature for them to add. Look, I don't know if those are all your problems bothering the entire Dragon Ball community, but personally it bothers me, and I will love it for Xenoverse 3 to fix all of this and make us thoroughly worthy Saiyans. And finally, better open world. Mind me, I really love Conton City more than Toki Toki City, but a whole better wide range open world city or whatever will help no matter how big the city is, impacting the level of megabytes to download the game. We will still download it because a different open world, wider world relating to that of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is worth playing. Okay, that is pretty much the end of the video, and I kind of feel like all these Xenoverse 3 suggestions are just kind of my own opinion or on my own sense. So better it to comment down below what kind of feature or what you generally need in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. If there will be a possible installment and due to the recent trend of the game and a not so clear tease from Bandai Namco, we should possibly get a game, but that is far said. Please do help out by dropping a like and subscribing to the channel for better game topics, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Until then, peace out.